This is a weekly reading for Pisces. So first of all, a good shuffle. If you leave a comment, then I will reply with a free spirit message within 24 hours. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, press the like button and share. It really helps the channel to grow. It gets me out there a bit more. There's also links if you'd like to buy me a coffee or for a personal reading. So let's have a look at what's going on here. Just glancing at the bottom card, the Three of Cups, which is very much about a celebration on the way here. Okay, it could be around perhaps a birthday or a christening, or some type of get together here. It's very much a feel good factor card, so it's kind of showing some good things kind of just ahead of you here. But let's have a look at the cards and see what's been going on and what's going to show up here in the coming days and weeks. It's been difficult. Okay, you have been going through this turbulent time. Okay, it's a strong sense that it's been one challenge after another. You know, just when you feel you've got something resolved, then something else crops up that you've had to deal with here. Okay, but a bit like the Three of Cups, which was on the bottom, it does show you moving to better times here. Okay, there are better times ahead of you. It's like moving from a turbulent time to something much more settled. There's something here about something's going to be revealed to you which gives you more clarity around a situation. It's like you've been dancing around the edge. It's like you're not quite sure. You can't quite put your finger on what's been going on here. Okay, but something comes to light. Something gives you more clarity, which then enables you to move forward to better times here, because something has been holding you back. It could be around some toxic negative energy here. There is some type of movement coming up here for you, so it could be around a house movement, moving on in a psychological sense, but also around some travel as well. So you could well be taking a trip or holiday here within the next 6 weeks, I'm getting. You have felt stuck. You know, it's like you've been banging your head against a brick wall. You know, you haven't been getting this certainty or this commitment which you desire. Okay, I can also see that there's a lot of money which has been going out here. It's like you spend more money than what's coming in here. Okay, it's difficult. You know, there's a lot of bills, repairs, things needing replacing here. Okay, you do find that tough, but as I look at the card, I can see this opening here in the brick wall. So you are going to find a way forward around the situation, and things are going to improve here for you. There's something here about losing the world to gain it. Okay, it's like there's these chains around you, chains of like negativity, toxic energy around you, and you kind of cut through those chains. You kind of sort of break free. It's been holding you down. Okay, it's been weighing you down. You know, it's been on your weight on your shoulders here, but it's like this big release. You kind of let go of what's been holding you back here. Could well have been something here around a love triangle situation. Okay, I do sense there's been like a third party, someone who's been doing much interference. They seem to be very jealous of you. They're very jealous of what you have here. But since the card is reversed, those swords can drop out. I read the cards this way, yeah? The swords can drop out. So it's very much this energy of this big release, this big relief on the way. You're kind of at this transitional period now. You know, a lot of stuff is going to be revealed here, which gives you more clarity. It's like the darkest hours just before the dawn, you know, or like a plane going from one place to a better place and experiencing turbulence along the way. Turbulence, okay? It's all about turbulence. It's like this change. Okay, it does throw up all types of stuff. Some people try to get you to change your mind. Okay, they want to control you. Okay, they want to control the situation. They're not happy when you start to try to take control. Okay, so it will be difficult like initially, but once you get through this transitional period, things are shown to become more settled for you, and I do sense you will gain more respect then from those around once they know you're being serious, because there's a strong sense you've tried this before, and then you get so far and you're kind of sort of pulled back, but it's like you stick to it. Okay, and then things become more secure for you. You gain more respect, and rather than the situation controlling you, you start to control the situation. I do get this feminine energy here. It could be male or female, just someone who's this constant thorn in your side. I do sense they've been causing a lot of interference, trying to throw a spanner in the works here. They could well be younger than you. If they're not younger, then they're shown to be extremely immature here. But I just sense you just drawing a line, in the sand once and for all, actually facing up to this person or situation, okay, which then creates this opening for you. It's like you don't take any nonsense any longer. Enough is enough here. Subconsciously, this is the one card in the pack which for me has the same meaning upright as well as reversed. So it's like whichever way you look at this, you always come to the same conclusion, or you're going to. So it could well be you've been given someone the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, but with what comes out, with what's revealed, you're left in no doubt that it's time just to move away from the situation, whichever way you look at it, whether it's your heart or your mind. Yeah, because your heart has been kind of sort of lagging a little bit here, but your heart comes to realise it's time to move away as well. And of course, when your heart and your mind work together, because your mind wants to let go, when your heart and mind work together, it's like this laser sharp focus which you gain. You just go towards what you want. There's also something here about some news which you're going to receive here within the next 8 days. You've been waiting on some important news. It's going to come just around the corner. There's also something here about a goal which is going to be achieved here within the next 8 weeks. I'm also getting Cupid's hours and hours of love, and it's very much about romance is going to bubble up around you again. The advice is very much about the need to lose the world to gain it, which is you're doing anyhow, okay? So it's very much confirmation or perhaps reassurance. It's also about something's going to come crashing down here, okay? Or it has come crashing down, but it can be rebuilt, but much stronger than before. It's like you've been given so much of yourself to somebody or to some situations, and it's been take. But it's this energy of you kind of just walking away. You put yourself into that receiving mode, okay? What's yours will then start coming towards you, okay? Receiving is very positive, okay? But this person, all these people have been taken, which is very negative, okay? But you've got to allow it to actually come to you, and the only way you can do that is by receiving. It's a bit like in the old days, we used to have a CB radio, like with a microphone and a button. So when you talk, when you give, you press a microphone, you press a button. But when you receive, you have to let go of the button. Yeah, it's the same here. So once you kind of let go, then you put yourself into that receiving mode. But this is the type of energy which I get here. And just initially, the transitional period isn't easy. People and situations will try to get you to change your mind. But as you move forward, you're going to gain more security. You're going to gain some kind of... There's some kind of agreement here as well. I just see some papers being signed. It could be symbolic in the sense that someone's going to come around to your way of thinking. Okay, you're going to gain more respect. You're going to take back your power here around a situation. There's also improvements around work, money situation. It wasn't pleasant. You do fear the same type of thing is going to happen again, but something clearly has come crashing down here. Something catastrophic happened. It's symbolic. There's 2 people falling from a building, which is talking about this big falling out here with somebody, okay? Something flared up, but it's kind of come crashing down and things can be rebuilt again for you. That's interesting, the judgment reversed. When I was in Prague about 4 or 5 years ago, I was in a cafe and I took out my tarot cards, as you do, and this woman sees me with them, and she has some as well. She gives me a reading and she gets me the judgment reversed, and she said it was all about acceptance, okay? But I took it on further than that. With you, yes, it's about acceptance, but if you imagine like 2 ships in the ocean trying to come together, one of the ships is you and then the other ship is what you want, but the sea is too choppy, the ships can't come together. Once the sea calms down, the ships come together, so you go towards what you want starts coming towards you. So the same with you. Once you accept something, the mind will settle, the emotions will settle, and then you'll just go towards what you want, and what you want will come towards you. Okay, so it's really with what comes out here, you really you're going to accept the situation. It's like there's no going back, and you come to realise that, and then in doing that, you allow better things to come into your life. So don't forget to leave a comment, and I will reply with a free spirit message within 24 hours. Don't forget to like and share. And there's also links if you'd like to buy me a coffee or for a personal reading.